This is the La Triunfo. See, Roman parts. This is original. This wasn't. It's not built by for tourists. This is original. This is part of the Roman wall.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
But this is not the original Ark of Romans. It looked like this, but it is not. But it's very impressive. You know, it's pretty old. These are not the original stones. You know, the original stones are behind these stones. And I'll show you how that looks. You see, original. This is the original wall. These columns are original? No, I don't think so. But it matches to the wall, so it looks nice. And this is an example how it has looked, used to be, or maybe. So it's good. Well, so we are just walking on the Roman wall. I told you it was a pretty big city. So this is the Roman Bridge of Córdoba, one of the famous bridges in the entire world. What is original and what not? Well, I don't know it. This part is not original, but there are maybe a few stones. Well, some of these stones are original, and they are pretty old. They used it, but the original bridge, which was built 45 before Christ by Julius Caesar when he went into the city, I don't think he had time enough to build that kind of bridge before getting in. No, I think his bridge was made out of wood, and wow, and I think the entire area looked different. But over the years and years, it came up like this. And as I mentioned to you, I think there are a few things in the bridge, in the columns, around the bridge, which are absolutely original, but I don't know how many and where they are. Maybe there are people knowing it, but I don't know it yet. Well, but it belongs to the heritage of human mankind, as well as the Mesquita and all these sodos. I will not tell you about these things here, okay? That's a different story. Horrible. Well, it is a Roman bridge. It is used by the Romans. It was originally built by the Romans, but as it is right now, it's not the original bridge. No. Well, will this disappoint you? Maybe. Well, but it is what it is. Yeah. There are not so many parts left from this time, you know. And you have to listen to the story when Julius Caesar went into the city, or tried to get into the city in the year 45, 1 year before he got murdered. That was his last fight before he got murdered in Rome. The Eden of March, you know that? And I think he had time enough to build this bridge like this. But it's a great example what you can do if you match the history. And this is one of them. I like the bridge. Everybody likes it. And so you shouldn't be disappointed. This is a Roman bridge with the Roman parts in it, and you have to see it because it's absolutely famous, and it's one of the nicest parts in the city. So we are here at the most famous mill, one of the most famous mills on this planet, Molino Albolafia. There are 4 mills on this part, as I mentioned to you in the video part earlier. all these mills were connected to each other. Is it part of the Romans? Yes, part of it. The original mill, well, this is what the history tells us, has been built in the 4th century after Christ. What's left of it? Well, maybe a few stones. Just this has been. You see how that looks. It's not from the Roman. This is Caliphate. This is Arab stuff. This has nothing to do with the Romans. I think just a little on the basement. There's the basic stuff is still there. This is just the Roman part. Yes. Did they use the stones as always? Yes, they did. Because that was very common, and you know, because you can use material from different centuries for your own structures. But this mill, you see, they're working right now. They get this done. I'm very thankful on that. I'm happy with this. I went into the mill a few years ago. It looked horrible, and it takes a lot of time. This mill was actually double. It was pretty big. It got from this like here because they demolished or they tear it apart because of the street here. Wow, smart idea. Incredible. Well, it's unbelievable.